Hai, Assalamualaikum.
Teacher saya je ke ada?
Zia, teacher tengah admit yang lain.
Oh, saya je seorang baru masuk. Saya tak pernah macam ni, teacher.
Ya?
Kamu orang.
Awal awak hari ni.
Ya.
Okay, while waiting for your friends, teacher kena admit dulu yang lain. Sekejap teacher ada kerja sikit. Malam.
Apa? Hello.
Admit. Okay, we wait for your friends. I still waiting for your friends. Okay, maybe teacher have to wait another 2 minutes. Baru 9 orang je ni.
Okay.
Tunggu sekejap ya. Okay, make sure you get ready with your activity book. Teacher will use activity books today. Okay.
Kau punya bag tu. Okay.
Ya.
Biar je boleh tak? Kelas selesai dulu.
No lah.
We now have 19 participants. I think we can.
Ya.
Okay.
Oh ya.
Let's recite on to the 1, 2, 3.
Jom cakap dalam Gmail. Sekejap.
Maftah alaina hikmatak washkur alaina min khazaini Rabbi syaki sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman warzuqni fahman. Amin. Okay, do you still remember yesterday we have learned about plan? So I want to ask, Zia Azahra, can you give me one way of plan?
Jangan baca buku lah.
Zahir,
Ni kenapa?
now start reading. Now I will start discuss about topic plan. Yesterday I already teach you there are 6 ways of plant reproduction. Give me one, Zia. Okay.
Underground stem.
Okay, very good. Underground stem. Lagi. Can you you give me another way of
Spores, teacher, spores.
okay, spores lagi? Hana? Lagi Hana?
Suckers.
Ha?
Underground stem. Suckers. Suckers.
Spores, suckers. Okay, what else?
Seeds.
Okay, seed.
Seeds.
Oh.
Cutting
Underground
stem.
stem. Spores.
Spores dah. Okay, so remember there are 6 ways of plant reproduction. Seed, leaf, okay, remember leaf, cutting stem, underground stem, suckers, and also spores. So there are 6 ways of plant reproduction. Okay, next. You have learned about why plants are very important. Can you give me why plants are important? Tell me.
Wood. Wood.
Okay, for wood supply lagi.
Oxygen supply.
Yes, supply lagi.
Food supply. Apa pula ada makanan?
Makanan to give us food. Vegetable. Lagi satu apa?
Shelter.
Okay. Another one is shelter. I hope you can remember about the topic. So today, I will still want to give you topic plan, but that is about the technology. Okay, I will share with you I will mute all. Dah start dari Danny. Dia tahu siapa yang conteng tu. Kenapa Danny conteng?
No.
I will share my screen that we can proceed. Yes, Mutakif. Why you want to share your screen? You want to teach your friend? Okay, after this, yes, now I get the idea. After this, I want you to do your assignment. I want you to present what you want to present. Most of you want to share your screen. So after this, I want to do activity. You have homework. Then you can share your screen and you can present to your friends. Okay, now let me share my screen first. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Nampak teacher punya screen? Nampak tak screen teacher? Okay. Nampak bagus. Then teacher boleh proceed. I think I have to, okay, good, nampak. So I think I can proceed. Okay, teacher kena. So this one you already learned. I already share with you this slide in my YouTube. And also you can check at Virtual Mustafa, okay, about plant technology in plant reproduction. Okay, like yesterday we have do revision. There are 6 ways of plant reproduction. Tapi selain daripada 6 tu, okay Huzairah. Okay, so selain daripada 6 yang kita belajar tu, there are another technology that we can use to do planting. Ada lagi teknologi yang kita boleh gunakan untuk do planting. Okay, as you can see the picture in my slide. Okay, as you can see the picture in my slide here. Nampak tak dia potong kulit batang. Okay, this is one of the technology and another one plant we put inside the bottle. Okay, this is another technology. So you will learn about technology in plant reproduction. Okay, next look at here. Do you know that certain plants have more than one ways of reproduction? Okay, some certain plant they have more than one way of reproduction. Tak semestinya dia guna biji benih, tapi some of the plant they can be reproduced through cutting stem, through underground stem. So that means they can reproduce more than one way. Okay, as you can see, okay, this is example of plant that have two ways of reproduction. For example here, water spinach, sweet potato and also basil. So this type of plant, tak semestinya satu je cara kita boleh tanam. Tapi kita boleh tanam selain daripada satu cara tu. Contohnya kalau underground stem, maybe kita boleh buat juga cutting stem. Kita potong batang dia, kita cucuk pun dia boleh tanam. Ataupun selain seed, bila ada batang, kita boleh guna juga batang dia. Tak semestinya kena tunggu ada biji benih. So some certain plant, they can be reproduced more than one way. So you remember here, water spinach, sweet potato and basil is the example of plant that have two way of reproduction ataupun lebih daripada satu. Okay, next. Okay, another example is water spinach and basil. Okay, this type of plant, they can be reproduced through seed. Dia ada biji benih and dia ada stem cutting. Kita boleh tanam, kalau tak ada biji benih, kita ambil batang, kita tanam pun boleh tumbuh pokok dia ataupun kita ambil dia punya biji benih, tanam pun boleh tumbuh pokok. This is example of plant that can be produced more than one way. Zahin, what are you doing, Zahin? Are you listening or you reading? Listen. Okay. Okay, another example is sweet potato. Okay, beside underground stem, okay, we also can take the stem and then cut. Lepas tu cucuk dekat tanah pun pokok ni boleh tumbuh. So sweet potato is another example of plant that can be reproduced more than one way. That is stem cutting and also underground stem. Okay, next. Do you know that we can also reproduce plant using technology? Okay, selain daripada seed, daripada semua yang kita belajar 6 ways of plant reproduction, daripada 6 way of reproduction, ada juga teknologi yang kita boleh gunakan untuk tanam pokok. Okay, that is tissue culture and also morphology. Okay, what is tissue culture? Okay, awak nampak tak ada biji-biji warna hijau ni? Okay, this is tissue where we take it from parent's plant. Okay, tissue culture is a growing single cell from a plant. We take the tissue from a parent's plant. Okay, look at to this explanation. Okay, this tissue culture can reproduce new plant from tissue of a parent's plant that are placed in a nutrient medium. Akif kata dia pernah buat ni. Macam mana awak buat, Akif? You take the tissue from the parent's plant and then put inside the nutrient medium. Then the tissue will grow as a young plant. Dia akan tumbuh pokok. Tak perlu pun tanam, tak perlu pun tunggu biji benih ke, tak perlu pun ambil batang dia. Tapi by using this technology, we only use tissue of a parent's plant. Okay, example of plant that can be used tissue culture is banana tree and also orchid plant. Okay, banana and also orchid. This is example of plant that can be used tissue culture. Okay, very good Akif. Akif cakap dia pernah buat. Okay, next time maybe you can teach me or you can teach your friend how to make a tissue culture. Okay, this is the step of how we want to make tissue culture. Okay, as you can see here, this is parent plant. The big one is parent plant. So we will take the tissue from this parent plant. Okay, we take the tissue tu kecil je. Okay, we can take either from leaf, stem, okay. Then we will take tissue from the plants and then we'll put inside the nutrient medium. For tissue culture, kita tak guna tanah. We didn't use soil. We will use nutrient medium. Dia macam agar-agar, dia macam jelly. So the medium is like jelly, but inside the medium we have put nutrient. Dekat situ semua ada vitamin. Dia dah cukup untuk pokok tumbuh. So tissue sample will place in a nutrient medium. Okay, after a week, after a few days, the tissue sample will develop into tiny plant. So after a few days, okay, the tissue itself dan yang kita grow dekat, dia terlaju pula. Okay, tissue yang kita grow dalam nutrient medium, dia akan tumbuh anak pokok kecilnya. Okay, this is the stage how we want to make tissue culture. We take the tissue from the parent's plant, kita letak dalam nutrient medium, and then the plant will grow into a tiny plant, into a young plant. Okay, this is example, another slide. This one parent plant, for example ni kita ambil pokok banana. We take tissue from the parent's plant and then we put the tissue into the nutrient medium. Then lastly, the plant will grow as a young plant. Bila dia dah tumbuh ni, dia dah banyak ni, kita ambil, kita tanam kat tanah, they will come out as a parent's plant. Okay, biasanya kalau kita dah ambil tisu tu, dia tak mati pun. Kita ambil sikit je. Okay, as you can see, this is the stages how we do the tissue culture. We take the tissue from the parent's plant and then we put at the nutrient medium. Then the plant will grow as a young plant. Okay, this is an example of plant that can be reproduced using tissue culture. Okay, rubber tree, pineapple plant, orchid, banana, paddy field or paddy plant, and oil palm tree. So bila kita when we use tissue culture technique, dia lebih cepat dan dia lebih mudah untuk tanam pokok. Jadi pokok tu lebih banyak kita dapat, lebih banyak hasil dia. Sebab tu rubber tree, pineapple, orchid ni senang je. Kalau kita guna tissue culture, cepat je pokok tu tumbuh. Tak perlu nak tunggu dia tanam guna biji lah, nak tunggu dia tanam guna batang lah, no need. So we just use tissue culture. They can easily grow and boleh tanam banyak. Okay. Okay, the second technology that we can use is marcotage. Okay, as you can see at this picture. Nampak batang dia? Okay, the teknik ni dia akan buang kulit batang pokok ni. Dia akan buang and then they will put soil And then after a few days later, the root will come out. You can see clearly at this picture. So this marcotage, technique can increase the numbers. So this marcotage technique can increase the number of plant without planting seed. So kita boleh increase the number of plant, okay, without planting seed. Example here, mango and lime tree. So kalau pokok mango tu dah besar, kita ambil je dekat batang dia. Kita buang batang luar, kita put soil, they will come out with a new plant. So bila dia dah keluar with a new plant, kita ambil je yang ni, kita tanam kat tempat lain. So we can increase the number of plant. Cepat je, tak perlu tunggu lama. Okay, this marcotage normally we do at the high plant atau pokok yang besar. Contohnya mango, lime, pokok-pokok yang besar tu, yang ada batang besar. Okay, this is the step how we want to make a marcotage. Firstly, we have to cut and remove the bark. Akan ada kulit batang kat sini, we cut and then remove the bark, and then we have to wrap the exposed stem with a growing medium. Then kita letak tanah dekat tempat yang kita buang kulit, then kita cover it with plastic. Kita cover dengan plastik. Then plastik tu kita siram lah, kita cucuk lah air supaya dapat air dekat tanah tu. Then after the root has grown, cut the branch from the parent tree. Okay, bila dah tumbuh, kita potong je dia and then kita remove the plastic wrap and plant the branch into the soil. Lepas tu kita tanam kat tempat lain. So dia akan tumbuh pokok baru. Pokok yang baru tapi terus besar. Bukannya pokok daripada seed. Kalau kita nak tanam seed, lama. Kan, kalau kita nak tanam seed tu, lama. Kita kena tunggu dia tumbuh sikit. Tapi kalau kita guna marcotage teknik, kita dah ambil dia punya bark. Kita dah ambil batang dia tu. So pokok tu sekejap je tumbuh. Okay. Okay, example of plant that can be reproduced by using marcotage is sapodella tree, jackfruit, mango, rambutan, longgong trees, durian. Sapodella ni buah ciku and longgong ni buah langsat. So this is example of plant, okay, which can be reproduced by using marcotage. So we can use this technique. Jadi pokok tu akan tumbuh dengan cepat. Tak mati pun, pokok yang asal tu tak mati. Kalau pokok yang besar ni, okay, as you can see at this example, pokok besar ni contohnya pokok durian. Jangan nampak tak ada batang-batang besar, ada ranting-ranting kan? So you can choose either one ranting atau two ranting. So you can do this marcotage. So bila awak potong dia punya bark, awak letak tanah, a few days later atau a few weeks later, the root will come out. So bila the root dah come out, awak bolehlah tanam tempat lain. After this, teacher cari video so you can see how the technique marcotage. Yes, Ibrahim, makan. Okay, that's all about technology in plant. Okay, this is the question. So I want you to answer the question. So I will ask question. Question number 1, give example plant that have more than one way of reproduction. Teacher dah beritahu tadi, apa contoh pokok yang ada lebih daripada satu cara untuk tumbuh? Okay, siapa boleh bagi jawapan dekat teacher for question number 1? Okay, Nazir, you put up your hand. Where is Nazir? Teacher nak unmute awak. Mana Nazir? Okay, Nazir. Okay, Nazir, for question number 1, what is the example of plant that have more than one way of reproduction? Tertekan pula, amboi. Nazir kata tertekan, but it's okay, you can still answer my question. Contoh pokok apa tadi teacher share? pokok yang boleh tumbuh lebih daripada satu cara? Ada banyak tadi. Yes, Nazir, cuba jawab. Tak know. Okay, who can help Nazir? Yes, nama pokok. Pokok apa yang ada more than one way of reproduction? Teacher share tadi. I wait for your answer. Okay, Daifina, I think you want to help me? Okay, what example of plant that have more than one way of reproduction? Pokok apa yang lebih daripada satu cara dia nak tanam? Okay, Daifina, ingat tak? Tak ingat? Yes, Ilham.
Water spinach and basil can grow through seed and stem cutting.
Okay, very good. Example of plant that have more than one way of reproduction, basil and also water spinach. This type of plant tak semestinya daripada seed sahaja, tapi they also can be reproduced through cutting stem.
I have it in my book.
Okay, thank you Ilham. Okay, so we proceed to question number 3 sebab nombor 2 ni sama je. So number 3, list out 2 ways the technology of plant reproduction. Teacher bagi tahu tadi ada 2 cara ataupun 2 teknologi yang kita boleh guna untuk tanam pokok. Okay, apa dia? Who can give me the answer? Apa 2 teknologi that we can use to do planting? Ada 2. Who can give me the answer? Okay, yes, Dini. Okay, Dini, I want to hear your answer. You give me the correct answer in chat group. But now I want to hear from you. What is the 2 ways the technology of plant reproduction? Okay, good. Satu lagi?
Culture.
Okay, there are 2 ways of technology of plant reproduction. They are marcotage and also tissue culture. Okay, thank you Dini. Okay, just now I tell you there are 2 ways yang kita boleh guna dalam teknologi ni. Ada satu marcotage, satu lagi tissue culture. Okay, remember tissue culture tadi kita ambil tissue from a parent's plant, kita letak dekat nutrient medium, then dia akan grow as a young plant. Dan satu lagi cara adalah marcotage. Marcotage ni kita buat macam mana? Okay, dia punya batang, kita buang kulit dia, kita letak tanah, and then after a few days later, the root will come out, and then kita boleh potong dan kita tanam kat tempat lain. Okay, that is tissue culture and marcotage. Okay, next question number 6. Okay, who can give me an example of plant that can be reproduced by tissue culture? Okay, pokok apa yang kita boleh guna tissue culture? Siapa boleh bagi jawapan kat teacher? Contoh pokok, kalau kita nak tanam pokok tu kita guna teknik tissue culture. Hana Safia. Okay, Hana, what is the example of plant that can be reproduced by using tissue culture? Okay, bagi teacher 2 contoh. Satu pun tak apa. Pokok apa kita boleh guna tissue culture? Tak dengar. Hana kuat sikit. Louder please. Ingat tak? Tak ingat. Okay Zahin. You raise up your hand. Okay Zahin. Mana Zahin? Teacher nak unmute awak ni. Okay Zahin.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, give me example plant that can be reproduced by tissue culture.
Bean sprout.
Lagi?
That's all I know.
Okay, based on my example, teacher share tadi, there are orchid plant, banana plant. Okay, that is example of plant that we can use tissue culture. Okay, next. Who can give me example of plant that can be reproduced by marcotage? Pokok yang besar-besar, pokok apa? Who can give me the answer? Pokok apa?
Rambutan tree.
Yes, rambutan. Lagi pokok apa lagi? Orang lain pula. Okay, Zia. Sekejap Zia, teacher unmute. Okay, Zia, pokok apa lagi?
Durian.
Okay, durian. Okay, pokok yang batang besar-besar tu durian, rambutan, pokok
Jackfruit.
jackfruit. So that types of tree we can be reproduced by using marcotage. Okay, I hope all of you can understand about the technology in plant reproduction. Semua faham tak pasal teknologi in plant reproduction? Faham tak? Okay, kalau faham tunjuk teacher thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay, so next we can proceed to answer the question inside your activity book. Okay, good. Semua dah faham. So kita buat latihan sama-sama inside your activity books. Take your activity book and open page. Share screen. Yesterday we have stopped at page 44 I think. So today we will proceed on page activity 5. Page berapa ni? Ambil buku. Okay, open page 49. Okay, before we start, you can take 2 minutes break. Awak boleh ambil 2 minit rehat. You can go to toilet, take a drink. I give you 2 minutes break. The rest get ready with activity books, page 49. Okay, boleh rehat sekejap 2 minit. I give you 2 minutes break. You can drink, you can go to toilet. Okay, I hope already, all of you ready. Okay, let's start. Okay, now let's start page 49. Okay, look at page 49. Okay, this is rose apple reproduction. Okay, observe the reproduction ways of the rose apple tree below. Answer all the question. Okay, question number 1. Okay, you look at to the picture. Question number 1. Yang nampak? Yang picture yang pertama. Teacher ambil teacher punya pen. Okay, this is picture number 1, number 2 and number 3. Okay, ada 3 cara nak tanam pokok rose apple ni. Okay, so question number 1. Can a rose apple tree reproduce naturally in different ways? Boleh tak dia reproduce in different ways? Amsha, can you give me the answer? Boleh tak this rose apple reproduce in different ways? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, this rose apple can reproduce through different way. Ni pertama seed. Yang kedua ni, kedua ni teknik apa kedua ni? Yang kedua ni teknik apa dia guna? Tak ada ni. I will unmute dia ni. Okay, Danny, can you hear me? I ask you for the picture number 2, what technique that we use? Teknik apa tadi? Teknologi apa kita guna ni? Ingat tak teknik apa ni? Kita tanya yang lain pula lah. Zia Azahra. Teknik apa yang nombor 2 ni? Teknik apa?
Teknik
Tissue culture ke marcotage?
tisu.
Okay, good. Tissue culture. Yang nombor 3 ni teknik apa? Tissue culture ke marcotage? Teacher nak tanya siapa ya? Amel. Okay, yang nombor 3 ni teknik apa kita guna ni? Tissue culture ke marcotage? Kita buang kulit dia, kita letak tanah. Lepas tu kita biar. Ni teknik apa nama dia? Marcotage or tissue culture? Amel? Okay, for number 3, the technique is marcotage. Okay, so the question number 2, they ask you, state the ways of reproduction. Apa ways of reproduction here? Okay, you put number 1 is seed, 2 is tissue culture, and number 3 is marcotage. So I want you to state here. State the ways of reproduction. Seed, tissue culture, and marcotage. Okay, this is the answer, or this is the way that rose apple can be reproduced. Okay, write your answer. Who is Darwish ZO? Oh, tak spelling. N. Markovic. Siapa Darwish ZO ni siapa? Darwishi. Oh, Darwish Razik. Darwish Razik. Kalau awak tulis nama awak yang betul, teacher senang nak baca. Ibrahim ZO, Darwish Razik. Amboi. Amsyah Huzaira Dini Kifkes. Quizis. Quizis nanti tulis nama elok. Ahmad Hadi. Zia Battleship Zarif. Amboi. Nama awak. Fatin Auni Sarah. Mutaki Fatia. Okay, have you done? Can we proceed to the question number 2? Okay, dah siap salin? Salin. Okay, ini adalah cara selain rose apple ni, selain daripada biji benih, boleh juga kita guna tissue culture and also mark cottage. Okay, done. So, question number 2. Which reproduction ways are used technology to reproduce rose apple tree? So, teknologi apa yang kita guna tadi? Okay, number 2 and number 3. So, tulis balik teknologi apa yang kita guna. Tissue culture and mark cottage. That is the technology to reproduce this rose apple. Okay, tissue culture and mark cottage. Okay, write the answer. What is the technology that can be used to reproduce rose apple tree? Tissue culture and mark cottage. Okay, done. So number 3. Why do you think a plant have more than one way to reproduce? Kenapa awak rasa certain pokok tu dia ada lebih daripada satu cara untuk reproduce? Siapa boleh bagi jawapan dekat teacher? Why do you think? Kenapa pokok tu boleh reproduce more than one way? Okay, I give you the answer here. The plant has more than one way of reproduction because to increase the numbers of plant. Pokok ada, serta pokok tu dia ada banyak cara supaya to increase, untuk naikkan the number of plant supaya pokok tu dapat tumbuh banyak. Okay, write the answer here. Because to increase the number of plant. Okay, siapa yang dah siap? We wait for your friend. I still see your friends. Write the answer. Daifina dah siap? Dah siap tulis dah? Okay. Nazir dah siap tulis? Okay, we wait for your friends to copy the answer. I still see some of you still writing. Okay, done? Okay, let's proceed to the next page. Open page 40, muka surat 50. Belum siap lagi. Teacher dah padam. Ambil tulis je nombor 3 tu, to increase the number of plant. To increase the number of plant. Okay. Tulis cepat sikit. Okay, let's proceed to page 40. Siapa yang belum sempat siap, nanti awak tengok video. Okay, teacher will upload inside the virtual Mustafa. Okay, dalam YouTube. Nanti awak tengok dalam YouTube teacher. Siapa yang belum subscribe YouTube teacher, nanti subscribe ya. Nama teacher Teacher Yusra. You can subscribe my YouTube. Okay. So, on page 50. Okay, this is experiment. Okay, let's test. One plant, different reproduction ways. Satu pokok tapi ada banyak cara untuk tanam. Okay, look at the apparatus here. Okay, in this experiment, they use sweet potato, beaker, water, stem cutting, plastic cup, cutter, soil, sweet potato plant. Okay, so step for A, reproduction by stem cutting. Okay, place the stem cutting in a beaker. Then fill the beaker with water until half of the stem cutting is underwater and leave it until you can observe the growth of root of the stem cutting. Okay, eksperimen yang pertama, kita guna stem cutting. Stem cutting ni, stem cutting daripada sweet potato. Okay, stem cutting daripada sweet potato ni, kita potong dia punya batang, kita rendam dalam air. Dan kita biarkan selama beberapa hari. Okay, kita tengok ada tak tumbuh dia punya root. Okay, yang B, reproduction by underground stem. Underground stem ni kita ambil dia punya ubi, potato tu, kita letak dalam tanah. Okay. Okay, cut the sweet potato in half. Place one of the sweet potato piece in a plastic cup filled with soil. Okay, dalam cup tu kita letak soil. And then water the piece and observe the growth of shoot. Okay, nanti beberapa hari nanti awak tengok what will happen to this potato. Okay, this is experiment. Ada dua eksperimen. Yang pertama, kita guna stem cutting. Kita rendam dalam air. The second step is we use sweet potato. Kita cut into half and then kita letak dalam soil. Okay, so after 10 days, record the growth of a sweet potato plant in the table. Okay, teacher nak tanya. Okay, ni selepas 10 hari after 10 days, okay, you have to record the growth of sweet potato plant in the table. Okay, dekat stem cutting, apa yang present? Danny angkat tangan. Okay, Danny, you want to give me the answer?
Yang tu yang tadi lah.
Lupa
nak low hand.
Okay. So, siapa boleh jawab? Okay, siapa boleh jawab? Who can give me the answer? What? Okay, apa yang present? Okay, teacher give example Okay, apa yang hadir dalam stem cutting? Okay, awak akan nampak root dia akan tumbuh. Okay, root will appear in stem cutting. Tapi yang tak appear lagi, shoot dia mungkin belum. Shoot dia mungkin tumbuh jugalah teacher rasa. Selepas 10 hari, root. Roots. Sekejap. Padam jap. Senang sikit tulis. Okay. Okay, can you hear my voice? Boleh dengar lagi tak suara teacher? Zia Azahra, boleh dengar suara teacher tak? Boleh? Okay. Sekejap ya. Tiba-tiba ada benda lain pula keluar. Okay, wait for a while. Sekejap Wait for a while, teacher punya laptop ni tiba-tiba ada benda lain pula keluar. So I have to, okay. Okay, after 10 days, record the growth of the sweet potato plant in the table below. Okay. Okay, dekat stem cutting, apa yang present selepas 10 hari, shoots dia akan keluar dan root dia pun akan keluar. Okay. Okay, kalau dekat underground stem, okay, shoot dia start keluar. Shoots pun keluar, roots pun dia keluar juga. Okay, right, the answer. Selepas 10 hari, awak dah tanam pokok sweet potato tu, awak dah rendam dia. So the shoot ni dia punya pucuk, daun-daun dekat atas tu akan keluar dan akar dia pun akan keluar. Ini tak ada, yang tak present tak ada. Okay, for question number 1. Okay, state one way of reproduction of sweet potato plant. Okay, state one way of reproduction of sweet potato plant. Okay, bagi tahu teacher apa-apa sahaja way of reproduction sweet potato. Sweet potato ni ada 2 cara dia boleh tumbuh. Okay, give me one. Siapa boleh bagi teacher apa satu cara? Okay, underground stem. Okay, good. Fatin Auni give me the answer. Ilham Alfa also. So give me one way. Soalan dia tanya one way je. Awak bagi tahu. Okay, you say underground stem. Okay, you said me underground stem. Okay, this is one way of plant reproduction. Okay, number 2. Can the sweet potato plant reproduce by any other way than the one stated above? Okay, selain underground stem, what is the way? What is other way that sweet potato also can reproduce? Selain underground stem, apa lagi satu cara? Jawapan dia ada je dekat atas tu. Apa lagi satu cara? Who can give me the answer? You can write on the group chat. Okay, good Fatin Auni, you give me the correct answer. Okay, Ilham too, good. Before underground stem, beside underground stem, sweet potato also can reproduce by stem cutting. Okay, good. Okay, the question asks you why. Okay, kenapa ada banyak cara? Because to increase the number numbers of plants. Okay, to increase the number of plants. Okay, write your answer. Okay, done. Stem cutting and then to increase the number of plants. Okay, hurry up. We have to proceed to the next question because we are run out of time. Kita dah tinggal lagi 2 minit. So can we proceed to the question number 3? Okay. So teacher proceed to question number 3 and number 4. Okay, padam dulu ni. Okay, number 3. Based on the result of your investigation, tick correct to your answer. Okay, sweet potato reproduce by 2 ways of reproduction. Yes or no? Ataupun Sweet potato do not reproduce by 2 ways of reproduction. Mana satu jawapan dia? Yang pertama ke yang kedua? Kalau pertama tunjuk teacher 1. Kalau kedua tunjuk teacher nombor 2. Okay, the answer is number 1 here. Sweet potato reproduce by 2 ways of reproduction. Okay, good. Akif Case, Fatin Auni, give me the correct answer. Okay, number 4. Give example of other plant that reproduce more than one way. Pokok apa lagi yang boleh kita tanam lebih daripada satu cara? Okay, bagi tahu jawapan kat teacher. Siapa-siapa je. Okay, Ibrahim. Okay, good. Ibrahim said basil. Dini said water spinach. Okay, good. So, another example that can be reproduced more than one way is water spinach. Lagi. Yes, tapioca. Next, basil. Okay, very good. You give me the correct answer, Ibrahim Dini. Okay. I think I have to start here until page 51. And I want you to complete until page 42, okay? Tinggal lagi satu muka surat je, muka surat 52. Nanti awak siapkan, okay? So next class, teacher bagi jawapan je. Okay, have you done copy? Another example, the plant that can be reproduced more than one way is water spinach and tapioca and also basil. I think that's all for today. Okay, I will stop share here. I hope all of you can understand the lesson for today. Okay, before we end our meeting, let's recite Tasbih Kifara and one us. والعصر الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Okay, see you next time, next week. I hope you can complete page 52. Siapkan muka surat 52 nanti teacher bagi jawapan. Okay, that's all for today. Bye. Assalamualaikum. Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye. Okay, I will end this meeting.
Bye.